Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel guys. How you all doing today? Hope you're all good. Today I'll be showing you how to make this beautiful puff sleeve. Okay, yeah, so here is the print I'm using. I have my fabric all laid on the table as you can see, and I'll be cutting out for the two sleeves together. So I have it folded into two first, then again making it into four because it's for the two sleeves. Okay, yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do now is to know how actually make my fold. So I use the circumference of my bicep. Okay, yeah, the bicep is the biggest part of the arm, and for me it was 14. So because it's on fold, that means it's 7, right? Yeah, so 14 divided by 2 7 because it's on fold. Then because it's going to be a puff, then I need to multiply it by say 2.53, depending on how puffy you actually want it to be. You can actually multiply it as much as 4 inches. So I multiplied mine by 2.5 inches. That's how I got the width of my fold. Then at the top part of the sleeve is going to have an elastic. Okay, so I'm just marking out 2 inches there at the edge there. You can see that 2 inches is for the elastic casing. Okay, yeah, then on the very lowest part of it, of course, I'm going to be hemming it by say 1 inches of hemming allowance. So what I'm doing here now is just to mark out the cap's height of 4. So this is where the curve is going to be. This curve is the part that is going to fit into the armhole of where I'll be attaching this to. Okay, so this is actually a dress that I made, and by the way I have a video on this. It's a well detailed video on a crop top, so that which is the upper part of this, and also the lowest part of it, which is a fitted high-low flare skirt. Yes, so on this armhole part is where I'm going to be attaching this puff sleeve. So that is what I just created at now. There's room for adjustment. If you feel it's not much, you can also go ahead and deepen the curve. Yeah, so for the lowest part, like I said earlier on, is going to I'm going to be putting in an elastic there as well. So depending on the width of what you want. So what I want for the length of that flare effect will be something like 5 inches. So first of all, I need to mark out that 1 inches on the lowest part, which is going to be for the hemming. Okay, yes, because it's important to hem it first before you mark out the length of the flare itself. So after that 1 inches for the hemming at the lowest part, then see me marking out 5 inches there. Okay, so 5 inches upward after that 1 inches mark, you can see that's where I'm going to have that flare effect. Okay, yeah, so that's it guys. Okay, so in between there is now the length of my sleeve, which is like 14 inches. Okay, yeah, so that's what I am working with. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is just to go ahead and cut out my curve. Okay, yeah, so I went ahead to do that, and of course I'm just trimming out some excesses by the sides there. Yeah, so once I'm done, I'm cutting out my curve. Yeah, it's important to notch all these parts together. So you see I'm notching out that part where I'm going to have my elastic casing. I'm also notching out the parts where I'll be having another elastic for that flare effect, and of course the lowest part of the sleeve. Yeah, so this was folded into 242 sleeves. So I'm just slitting that top part open, so I'll go ahead and separate it. So this is just for one sleeve. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is to go and extend these lines, because I need these lines to be visible. Okay, yeah, so for this is the first line, which is for the elastic casing. So I'm just extending the line. Then the next line there is for another elastic point there. That's where the one that is going to create that the gathers effect or the flare effect. So you can see at the top part here where you put your elastic casing is bringing it all together, and on this part as well I'm also going to be using an elastic. So this is like the 1/2 inches of elastic, so you're just going to sew on top of it. Okay, just to sew and drag like you see me demonstrating, and it will bring all that part together. Okay, yeah, but before that, remember also that we're going to be hemming that lowest point as well. That's why we left that 1 inches at the end there. So this is how it's going to look. Okay, yeah, so but in this case, you know that sewing your elastic of course is going to be visible, but another way, which is what I'm going to do, is to create another casing there as well. Yeah, so I just quickly demonstrated how it's going to look like. So you just cut out a long strip of about 2 inches in width. So to know the length, just measure the length of that point where you're going to create your elastic there. Just measure the entire length there and cut out the casing just like you see me demonstrating now. So it's going to be about 2 inches. So what I'm doing, I'm just going to sew half of an inch on both sides. I'll sew it from the top there all the way to the very end. Okay, so automatically you see there's going to be a hole for me to pass through my elastic. So like I said, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to cut out a long strip, okay, that is going to fit into that entire length there, of course for the two sleeves as well. So at the end of the day, it will bring all the sleeves together, both at the edge there and also at the top of the sleeve. So here guys, I've gone ahead to create my casing. So you can see the lowest part, I've gone ahead to hem it. You can see the top part where the first elastic is going through, and of course you can see that part where I created another elastic casing. Okay, yeah, so this is optional actually. If you don't want your elastic to be visible, you don't want to sew on it, then you can also do this. This also makes it neater as well. Okay, so you can see how this looks already. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is to go ahead and pass through my elastic. Okay, so just measure the circumference of the arm where that elastic part is going to be measured, and the circumference there around, and take away about 3 inches from your elastic. Then you can go ahead and fix it. Okay, yeah, if you need to adjust it after fitting, you can also go ahead and reduce it. Yeah, so you can see me passing through my elastic there from one end to the other. After that, I'm going to stitch both edge. Okay, you're going to stitch both edge and sew it down to have it in place. Okay, yeah, so once you stitch both edge, just distribute it evenly, and you can see how this is looking already. You can see this. Then also at the top part there, I can also fix in the elastic casing as well there. So at the end of the day, when you're done, of course the elastic brings it all together as well, and you can now go ahead and join the sides of the sleeves, and this puff sleeves is ready. So when I'm done, this is what it looks like, because I've done this for one sleeve already, so I needed to demonstrate how this looks. So you can see how this is looking when you're totally done. Okay, you can see how beautiful this looks already. So like I said earlier, if you want it to be more puffy, then you would have increased the width when you were making your initial fold. So you can see how this looks. So the next thing, of course, you just go ahead and attach it to wherever you want to attach it to on the body of your dress. This is so beautiful, and you can see this is actually very easy and of course stylish. Yes, so that is it guys on how to make this beautiful puff sleeves. So like I said, you can go ahead and attach this, and this is a view of what my dress looks like. Very gorgeous dress, I must tell you. This is a high-low fitted dress, and this is a very complete package. Okay, so I have a video on several parts of this dress, just like I have the puff sleeve here. I also did a video, a very well detailed video on how to create a corset pattern, guys. You guys need to go and see that, and also how to make this high-low fitted skirt. Super easy, guys. So thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. If you find this helpful, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you on the next one. Bye.